Alright, are you ready for some reused assets? Cause guess what? It's time for the Dock Robots! What's up, Dock Robot? Yeah, I suppose I'll settle with that. Just have to do that one 3 more times. Okay, so the Dock Robot stages take us through some familiar areas. Don't worry, at the very least, it's not like it's the same level design, though. To be fair, this is very reminiscent of the original version of the stage. It is mostly just like reused obstacles and enemies. That being said, though, the nice thing is, of course, we now have our full set of weapons, which, that makes the stages more fun, I think. It also means they expect you to have certain things, and we're going to be needing Rush. By the way, I don't think I ever mentioned the fact that Rush is actually a new addition to the game, though. It is basically just a reskin of the items from Mega Man 2. That being said, though, Rush is a robot dog, so he's a good companion, which is a lot more interesting than just, hey, here's a flying surfboard with a 2 on it. I can definitely see why they changed that, and I'm glad they did. Rush is pretty alright. Anyway, though, really not fond of the Dock Robot stages. There's one major reason why, but just in general, I don't know. I do kinda like these levels, but I also don't. Honestly, I'd say that Gemini is probably my favorite remix. It's okay, it's still not one of my favorites, but a few of them are actually pretty bad. Oh, actually, never mind. Thinking about it, there is a particular section in this stage which I don't like, so we'll talk about that later. But there is another reason which I believe will be coming up on soon. I don't remember the exact length of these levels off the top of my head, though the little flying tadpoles certainly don't help. But I mean, they're dropping items, and I do like items, so why wouldn't I take them? Items are very important. Ah, darn it. Okay, so this right here looks like you can't really do anything with that rush coil. Pretty much, yeah. Actually, technically, you could probably carve out a path with those, tadpole eggs, but, I don't know. I don't like being so close to them because that means they might just spawn on top of you, and, I'd rather not have to reset for dumb reasons. I'm sure I had reset for dumb reasons like that. Okay, so, we're about to enter the mini-boss. And who could it be? My goodness, that's Flashman! What's he doing here? So, Flashman is weak to Needle Cannon and Gemini Laser. The mini-bosses and bosses in these stages all have 2 different weaknesses, which is nice. I'm not going to Buster Duel them because, honestly, I really don't like the Dock Robot bosses. As you can see there, Flashman's a pain in the ass. I mean, he kinda was before, but this isn't Mega Man 2 normal mode anymore, so those guys have a lot of health and some very annoying patterns because Mega Man 2's bosses really aren't that good. I'm gonna take a quick break from talking about the Dock Robots to talk about this section. So, as you can probably tell, they really expect you to have Rush Marine. Well, I mean, obviously you do. That's how the game was programmed. But, yeah, that section's really fucking difficult, honestly. They lob a lot of enemies at you, and, none of them are really all that easy to dodge. I definitely had a lot of reruns of that section, let me tell ya. So anyway, yeah, Dock Robots. It's nice that they have 2 different weaknesses, but because you only ever fight each Dock Robot once, I would really prefer to just kill them with their weakness and be done with it, because I don't really like any of the battles. And yeah, I am gonna be, ditching the no-hit run for a lot of these guys, just because, again, I don't like Mega Man 2's bosses that much. Probably didn't talk about that in the Mega Man 2 playthrough, because that was a while ago, when I was, not that good at speaking about things. Not that I'm any better at that now. And so our second boss is actually surprisingly difficult. Bubble Man here is weak to Spark Shot and Shadow Blade. And one of the other reasons the dock robots suck is because their hitboxes are a lot larger. To be fair, Bubbleman's probably one of the easier dock robots, though that being said, his projectiles can actually be tricky to dodge. But anyway, that's it for Doc Sparkman stage. Next time, we take on another one of these jerks.